quick disclaimer. Please note that I am not an ustad, a scholar, or someone deemed knowledgeable, but rather I'm an average Muslim wanting to spread whatever I find beneficial in life. Thank you. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulil amin amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that it's a nice and beautiful day here at Katumbiri resort here in Indonesia. If you don't know why I'm here, was to actually attend my uncle's wedding, which alhamdulillah went smoothly yesterday. However, this is not the main topic. This is not the thing I want to discuss today, because today is 23rd of December and we're once again inching closer to the next year, 2019. So for that, to me, it's pretty worthwhile if we once again talk about the finiteness of time. With that, I think I want all of us to once again reflect a bit on Surah al-Asr. Brothers and sisters in Islam, Innal insana lafi khusr. Surely and verily, man will be in loss. All of us are in a state of loss. Let's once again realize this, and this is something that I mentioned like many times in my previous videos, that time is finite. Our lifespan is finite. Life on earth, or life that we're currently in, alam fana, is the life that we cannot enjoy forever. We will soon die one day. If none of the second that we enjoyed counts, or if a person lives his life without obtaining any single reward, or like when a person does not obtain any single reward in the majority of his or her life, this is considered as loss. A good analogy of this is like a person who possesses great capital, huge capital, and from time to time, without God's permission, a portion of the capital that he possesses will be taken away slowly and slowly. This is the nature of life, when our possessions slowly decline from time to time if we do not improve on these things. So we need to strive on something so that we do not lose in life. This is when Allah says in the last verse of Surah al-Asr, إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. There are 4 principles that Allah mentioned so that we do not fall in a state of loss. The first one is إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, except those who have faith. Now why is this? Why is faith important here? It is because faith is something like, you say, instincts. It's something like intentions. If you want to do something in life, you'll have that need in your heart at the first place. This is exactly pinpoint to a hadith that I'm sure most of you should know. Innamal a'malu bin niyyat. Every action is accompanied with niyyah. This is something like faith. All the good deeds, all the actions that we've been doing are all based on our beliefs and all our thoughts. In other words, our faith. It depends on how solid our faith is. Think about it. What made us recite the Quran? What made us being good enough in our prayers? What made us have this strong need to fulfill the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the first place? That's because we have strong faith. If we have weak faith, then all of this won't happen even if we are Muslims. So the faith is like the basis of everything. It's the faith that's really important, and it's something we must work on at the first place. Once we have good and solid faith, then we can do good deeds. And this apparently is the second principle mentioned in the verse وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ. Now this is pretty straightforward. We all know good deeds, right? Doing, performing charity for the sake of Allah, seeking knowledge for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, getting ourselves nearer and closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to go through that in full detail. And then the third principle, when Allah says وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ, this involves enjoining others towards the truth. Now here's the thing, brothers and sisters, and this is also a reminder to myself as well. We can't just live as individuals. Like, we can't just live as if there's like nobody around us involved. We live in a huge community, and it's obviously a normal thing to see that not every single member of the community that we live in is 100% perfect. So we should try our best to create a society that is righteous by doing this, enjoying the truth, by enjoying whatever is good and forbidding whatever is wrong. So we should try our best to eliminate whatever is neglectful in life, and try to motivate others to have good faith and do good deeds, so that we will have a community that is not lost in life. This is the third principle. But besides just inviting others towards the truth, there's one more thing. وَتَوَصَّوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. We should also enjoin others to be patient in life. Now, patience, brothers and sisters, is pretty generic. It can be defined in many ways. It can be patience of like preventing ourselves away from the temptations, from committing various kinds of sins, not to mention zina. It's this patience that keeps us at this neutral point, so we don't do something that's worse in life. It can also be patience in terms of you when facing all sorts of deprivations, all sorts of trials. Maybe you've lost your wealth, for instance. This can be the time when patience may need to be done. Patience here can be really important because it keeps us sane in various trials or any sorts of misfortunes. And by doing this, by being patient and by telling others to be patient in their lives, inshallah, we won't be in a state of loss. So my dear brothers and sisters, the last verse in Surah al-Asr is apparently a complete program that has been made by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for us to follow, so that inshallah ta'ala we could make our life that we're living in be worth it, and hopefully we do not lose in life, inshallah ta'ala. So with the 4 principles that I've shared, we should try our best to implement them, so inshallah we do not lose in life. I think that's it that I can share for today. I really hope you find this video beneficial, and if you do, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more videos as beneficial as this, inshallah ta'ala. Till next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out and stay positive. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Allahu a'lam. So we don't do something that's worse in life. No, that's my uncle, by the way, who was just married yesterday.